We are so excited to be here today with Gary L. Joralemon. He is the author of the newly released book, The Stadium Steps. And so, Gary, tell us about this book.
Well, thank you, Stacy. Thanks for taking the time to speak with me. I just want to let you know this is my natural speaking voice, so I'm not sick. This is the way I talk. It's a little raspy. Years and years of teaching and yelling and etc. Uh, I'm a retired probation officer, and the book's been kind of bouncing around my head for about 25 years because there's lots of police books, lots of legal thrillers, really no books about probation officers. And while that career is very similar to police work and other law enforcement professions, nothing on probation. So I wanted to write a very realistic depiction about probation. I wanted great characters that readers really care about. I wanted tension. And what I mean by that is I wanted to put people like a probation officer, a police detective, a priest into positions where they have to make some really difficult ethical decisions. And in the end, it's a moral tale. And then finally, I wanted a great ending, and hopefully, I succeeded.
It sounds like a fun book, definitely. So, what would you say was your main inspiration for writing this?
Well, it's definitely semi-autobiographical, so it was very cathartic to write. Having said that, the officer, my main character, was involved in several on-duty shootings, and I never was, thank God. So that's one difference. But there are some similarities where we were raised, our faith, our profession, certainly some personal habits. So I wanted to be able to depict that, and again, I think I did it.
It's great. So, it really represents you. So, is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience about you, your book, or the message of the book? Anything. Our audience would love to hear anything else you'd like to share.
You know, it was fun to write. There's I think some really funny parts to it. It is a little raw. It's very real, and I the one of the main characters is the probation officer's surrogate father, because his father was murdered. He's an on-duty police officer who happened to be his parish priest. So, I was thinking, gosh, if you're going to write a book and one of the main characters is the parish priest, you have to be very real. You just have to be. And I'm a Roman Catholic. And if you don't include it, some reference to the church scandal of the last few decades, it's just disingenuous. So I did. There's a very painful scene where Father Ignatius, Father Iggy, discovers a novitiate priest living in his rectory is involved in child pornography. And Father Iggy's a former boxer of some renown, and he handles it in a very unpriest-like way, but a way that I think a lot of people will it'll resonate with them. And I wasn't sure about that scene, so I gave it to two friends who happened to be priests and said, "What do you think?" And they both said, "You have to leave this scene in there. You have to, because it's real." It's real. But ultimately, I think I portrayed Iggy as a very noble person, a good man, and I really think the readers are going to love him.
You touch on a lot of topics, hard topics, good topics, and there's still a moral at the end. So, sounds like a great book that a lot of people would enjoy. This book is available anywhere that books are sold online. And so we recommend people pick up that book. And thank you so much for joining us today and talking to us about this. And we hope to check back in with you soon and see how things are going.
Thank you, Stacy.